We're at Maxi's Wonton Noodle. It's actually quite a touching story. I'm not sure if I'm getting this exactly, but the store owner actually opened up a pop-up store within another store. Her grandmother's idea that always wanted to have a wonton noodle store. And it's kind of touching to kind of fulfill someone else's dream for them. But the whole concept is you keep on doing something you really like, you're eventually gonna make it really good, because if they're able to make a wonton so good, they must have really concentrated on it and just kept on thinking about how do we make this wonton better and better. So with that said, let's go in. I am having your typical Hong Kong milk tea. Just, that's for me. This is quite confusing, but do you get more? I don't know. Whoa. Look at this wonton, it's huge. Okay, so what it tastes like is a shrimp ball. It's like the whole thing is a shrimp ball. I don't think there's any pork in it. Interesting. The wontons is more like a giant shrimp ball. Typically, when you have wontons, there's a little bit of pork in it, but the fillings in the ones they offer is more like a fried shrimp ball. You know, like they mix in a lot of shrimp, and then some of it is shrimp paste, some of it is like giant whole shrimp. So although I do think it's very tasty, it's not your traditional wonton. So it's not a thing I would travel all the way to Flushing to. It's still like about 9 out of 10 or so. If you happen to be around here, well, you know, it's a pretty good place to just have lunch, have a, you know, kind of very crunchy shrimp wonton. What tastes very similar to this is a fried shrimp ball. If you ever have one of those things where, you know, they just mix a lot of shrimp and into a shrimp paste and it turns into like a giant ball, the filling is what tastes like that. The dumplings are actually a lot better than the wonton, so I'm glad I came back to try it again. Otherwise, I would have never known. The beef stew is pretty standard, but it's also good. The vermicelli and the soup is also good, but then the standout thing would be the dumplings.